This person wanted to know if they're a jerk for dumping their iced coffee on a kid. Said, I'm in my mid-30s and childless. My brother just started dating a woman who came with 2 kids, one of which is an 11-year-old girl who is extremely defiant and is constantly doing things just to get a reaction. Her mom is in denial and basically lets her get away with it. We were all together. We were sitting on the water last weekend drinking some coffee in the morning, and this little terror refused to go play with the other kids, instead choosing to constantly interrupt us adults while we're talking. For some reason, this girl then chose to zero in on me, and she keeps hitting me with this fly swatter. She's like, oh no, there are flies on you, but there weren't any flies anywhere around. I said, if there's any flies, don't worry, I'll get them myself. You don't need to hit me. But she did it again and then again. And then the 4th time she came in, she hit me in the forehead with the fly swatter.
Oh, hell no.
So I took my iced coffee and I threw it in her face. The girl looked stunned. I just said, got it. My brother and his girlfriend immediately freak out and they leave the house all upset. A few other adults are kind of snickering and hoping nobody notices. But a few others looked completely disturbed by what I did to such a young 11-year-old girl. I then heard about it later, and I was told that I was supposed to be the adult in the situation. Some of them think that I am a huge jerk. Do you agree?
Here's your problem. You made it so blatantly obvious. You're allowed to, I think, in that scenario, be passive aggressive and do something that you can say, oh, no, that was an accident. Taking your entire iced coffee and going, huzzah, in her face with it, that is not passive aggressive.
I would have loved to have seen that, though, just to see the look on that girl's face.
I'm sorry. If somebody's kid hits you in the forehead with a fly swatter, all bets are off.
Well, I mean, that's gnarly. If it's ever, touched a fly...
And it's multiple times she hit you with the fly swatter.
You told her to
building
stop
up
multiple times. And you know what? Her mom is not stepping in to stop it.
No.
And it's like, hey, I'm putting out my boundaries. I'm letting you know. I'm letting the child know. Don't do it. The 4th time after saying, don't do it again, she comes in, swats me in the eye. Whoosh.
It's got to be something that you can say, oh my gosh, that was an accident. I didn't mean to. Well, throwing your iced coffee right in her face cannot be an accident.
She played it off like, well, I got it. That's what she was doing. She's saying she threw the iced coffee to take care of the fly. It just so happened to go on that girl's face.
It's not going to work, and people are going to turn on you. You have to be a little more smart and coy than that.
Okay, Suits, I'm going to have you put up a poll on KBJ TV. I want to find out, is this woman a jerk for throwing an iced coffee into the face of this 11-year-old girl, this bratty 11-year-old girl? Yes or no? All right, you can go to YouTube and let us know. Sound off. Go look for the KBJ show.
I did something kind of like this one time, but
I'm not shocked.
I was a little more coy about it.
You were coy.
You have to be sneaky in your retaliatory actions.
Oh, you do. How'd you do it? What'd you do?
So we were in the kitchen, and this little boy was picking on my daughter and his sister. They were all little. They were all under the age of 7. But this little boy was relentless. Mean to his sister, mean to Magnolia. Mean to his sister, mean to Magnolia. And we were making margaritas.
Well, here we go.
Me and this kid's mom.
Here we go.
So I'm with the kid's mom. If you're going to do a bold move in front of that kid's parents, you better make sure you can say it was an accident. The kid accidentally got lime juice in his eye because of me.
He was being bratty. What did you do? Was it like one of those little bottles of the lime juice and you just squirted it right in his eye?
No, it was fresh cut limes and I squirted it right in his eye. And then I went, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
What did he do?
He immediately stopped picking on Magnolia and her friend. And he went upstairs and he left them alone for the rest of the day. Shots fired.
Okay.
And his mom was like, what just happened?
Did she get mad at you?
No, but she was like, kind of spun around for a minute.
Did she want to, but she was scared of you?
Possibly.
Okay.
No, I think she knew her kid was being a brat.
Yeah, I do wonder at what point, if your kid is out of pocket and people are kind of warning and throwing out the boundaries and you don't react, do you have a right to get upset when somebody steps up? And they're, in a sense, only protecting their own space.
Right.
They're not trying to make an example to discipline your child. They're just saying, look, leave me alone. You're infringing on my space. Hitting someone with a fly swatter is infringing on their space.
In the forehead?
In the forehead.
That is so aggressive.
Okay, so we asked, is this woman a jerk for throwing an iced coffee into the face of this bratty 11-year-old girl? 68% said no. 68% are like, no, the kid had it coming.
KVJ Nation is savage.
But
and I love it.
Yeah. I don't know what else you do at a certain point. When you 4 times, this is you warn the kid after a couple times, and then the 4th time after the final warning, they finally get what's coming to them.
I mean, maybe it would have been more like, I don't know, smooth of you to like go to get up and accidentally spill your coffee on like their outfit as you're getting up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I got coffee all over you. But you threw it right in their face so aggressively. Some people are never going to be able to get on board with that, especially if they didn't see all the initial fly swats.
Okay, if they don't know what's going on, all of a sudden you've taken your iced coffee, you've just chucked it in the face of an 11-year-old girl. I get it.
If that's all you saw,
it's strong
you're
move.
Never going to forgive that person.
It's a powerful play. There's no doubt about it.